The first signs of something wrong did not come from police. They came from an ambulance. Inside the back of the vehicle, first responders are evaluating a young woman named Destiny, shaken, injured, and struggling to explain what she has just escaped. She tells officers something that immediately changes the tone of everything. A woman named Jennifer attacked her. She says she was hit, controlled, and even threatened with scissors. And worst of all, she was not allowed to leave. But what makes this case even more disturbing is what investigators learn next. Because Destiny did not arrive in this situation as a victim at first. She went there willingly. Destiny suffered from serious medical conditions, including seizures, and needed regular care and support. That is when Jennifer entered her life. At first, Jennifer did not raise any suspicion. She seemed helpful, reliable, even kind. She offered to take on a caregiving role, and Destiny's family believed she was someone who could be trusted. So Destiny agreed to stay in the home. What seemed like support quickly turned into something far more controlling. Around Valentine's Day, everything still appeared normal on the surface. Destiny was communicating with her family. She looked okay in early video calls. But then something changed. Calls started becoming restricted. Jennifer would always be nearby. Sometimes she would block the camera. Other times she would make excuses why Destiny could not speak freely. Then communication started dropping off completely. No privacy, no freedom, just supervision and control. Then came the moment that changed everything. During one brief video call, Destiny managed to tilt her phone just slightly. Just enough. Her mother caught a glimpse of her daughter's condition. And what she saw was enough to trigger an immediate panic. Bruising, signs of injury, and clear distress. At that moment, her mother knew. This was no longer a misunderstanding. It was danger. And she called authorities immediately. When officers arrive at the home, Jennifer answers the door. She tries to minimize the situation, claiming she is not really a caregiver, just a family friend helping out. But something does not feel right. Inside the home, officers immediately notice disturbing conditions and multiple animals living in unsafe environments. At that point, the situation escalates. Police stop treating it like a welfare check and begin treating it like a full investigation. The home is cleared. Occupants are separated, and a search warrant is secured. Inside, investigators find what Destiny had been too afraid to fully describe. Signs of repeated physical harm, evidence of confinement, and conditions that suggest long-term neglect. Detectives immediately begin separating the people involved. Their focus quickly turns to Jennifer's husband, Gary, because he lives there. And there is no way he did not notice. When confronted, Gary initially tries to downplay everything. But detectives do not let go. They point out what cannot be ignored. The injuries, the swelling, the bruising, the visible suffering inside the home. And under pressure, Gary finally admits something crucial. He saw it. He knew something was wrong. He even confronted Jennifer about it. But he never called the police, never intervened, and never stopped it. That silence becomes a key turning point in the investigation. Once the full scope of the situation becomes clear, arrests follow. Jennifer faces multiple serious charges, including kidnapping, assault, abuse of a vulnerable adult, and exploitation. Others inside the home are also charged for their roles in enabling or failing to stop what happened. What began as a voluntary caregiving arrangement ended as a criminal investigation involving confinement, abuse allegations, and systemic neglect. And for Destiny, what she thought was help became a trap. She had to be rescued from investigators later. Described the case as a warning. Because sometimes danger does not arrive as a stranger. Sometimes it arrives as someone offering to help.